How's it going, guys? Today we are continuing down this road to Series 5.0 and covering yet another escape map. This video will follow the same format as the previous episodes in this series, squeezing enough information out of the choke. These videos are aimed at those of you who want some extra knowledge before going into these hives by taking a quick analytical look, covering the map itself, mutators and class suggestions. My successful master run will be shown afterwards, so you get to see it firsthand, and there will be chapters in the video as usual. The choke was released back in Operation 3 and has a very unique design, forcing your team to deviate from the main path to gather weapons and ammunition before facing enemies that are resistant to the venom cloud, but more on mutators later in the video. The first thing we want to look at is the layout, so I'll throw this up on screen for you now, with this hive being split into 2 acts. After escaping your pod, you and your teammates will set a 60-second venom timer, but the venom is fairly slow in this hive, so you have more than enough time to explore. Venom fans can be found once again throughout the hive, giving at least 45 seconds of extra time for each fan used. Next to these fans, you will find your main source of weaponry needed to progress, and I will show the lists of both your guaranteed and situational weapons. Situational weapons require certain enemies to spawn, but if a weapon does not appear on this list, sadly it is not available on the choke. Moving on to the mutators, now that the overview section is complete, like all other maps, the choke has 7 static mutators attached to it that will never change, even if this hive becomes a daily or weekly featured map. Our first mutator is called Venom Resistant. Enemies take much less damage from the venom cloud. A very unique mutator appearing only in this hive and allows enemies to catch up to you and your team in a much healthier state. More health. All enemies gain an extra 50% health. This bonus is additive, making all enemies slightly more difficult to take down. Playing on Master will more than triple enemy health, so this one isn't as bad in perspective. More lethal. Players will take more damage, enemies will hit even harder, and the venom cloud will take you out faster, so take a tankier class if you struggle with this one. Add bastions. Bastions are added to some encounters. As annoying as this enemy type is, there are only a few places these bastions will show up, but make sure you are prioritising them. Freezing Grenadiers. Enemy Grenadiers will cause freezing damage. Once close enough, these enemies can freeze you or a teammate in just a single shot, making you an easy target. The Gunner's Freeze Resist card is your best counter to this. Poison Flushers. Small enemies will leave a poison puddle on the floor where they are killed. Flusher enemies include rejects, juvies and poppers. Simply keep your distance and move away from your kills. Iron Man. You have 1 life. Your opportunity to respawn should you be taken out is removed, and you can only come back into the game should the rest of your team get to the safe room between acts. Stay alive. There we go, all 7 mutators out of the way, and now we have 3 class suggestions to get through. When taking on the choke, I tend to gravitate towards one of these 3 class choices, and there are obviously pros and cons to each. But we will begin with the Nomad. Taking this class into the choke will allow you to get up close and personal, whilst fearing all nearby enemies that cannot attack you or your teammates in this state. Your damage output tends to be more single target focused, so keeping enemies crowd control will make this tolerable. Try to grab hold of the Lancer found on this map and execute all enemies you can. Some survivability isn't a bad idea, and keeping Grenadiers at distance is recommended. For your skill cards, I would typically take with me Armoured Shot, Execution Shield, Phase, Menace, with your 5th choice being Nasher Proficiency, Concussive Rounds, or Terror. Up next, primarily for the tankiness they offer, is the Gunner. Having that freeze resist card and ultimate will counter most of the mutators on this map. You can also stun enemies with the correct build and weapons, and cause a lot of bleeding damage. You can be overwhelmed in close combat by juvies, so having teammates that can help take them out will make this class choice almost perfect. Ammo could be a cause for concern as well, so try to grab a torque bow and be a bit selective of when to use it, with Bastions and Scions being your best options. If I choose to take my gunner into the choke, my skill card choices are as follows: Reflect Shredder, Serrated Edge, Concussive Explosives, Practice Every Day, and your choice card, Team Resist, Bait Armor, or Freeze Resist. Last on my list for today is going to be the Combat Medic. Able to provide plenty of stim for your team and keep some distance, the Assault and Precision Rifles are prime weapons to excel. The damage resistance cards will also help keep you alive, and being able to revive your entire team gives you a second chance. You may not deal the most damage, but picking up a Lancer will definitely help. There are multiple to go around. Freezing damage will be your biggest hindrance, so try to take out Grenadiers once again at a distance. If you don't fancy the Combat Medic, I suppose a Veteran could be used instead for a lot of the same reasons. My build going into this as a medic would be Intervention, Helpful Headshots, Dodge, Custom Lancer, and your fifth card could be Overdoing It, Perfect Condition, or Razor's Edge. As you are about to see, my run on the choke had me playing as the Combat Medic with this exact build, and I chose to take Perfect Condition as my choice card to absorb some of that upfront damage and get the bonus while I have stim. You will require someone else to deal some form of area damage since this class lacks in that area. Classes have been covered now, as well as everything else, so I will let my master completion run. Enjoy.
Payload in place.
Everyone ready? Here we go! Sniper. Here they come! Wait till the throw!
Weapon lock! We got swarmed! Weapon!
Hey, weapon!
Teach you to mess with, but time's up!
Weapon marked! My favorite.
Okay,
Safe
Watson's on the
room.
way.
Let's go.
Right, how's it going, guys? We are taking on the choke in today's video.
We've got a juvie!
I am playing as the Combat Medic. And we also have a Brawler and a Nomad with us. I am purely here to help keep them alive. Ooh! Wasn't aiming at me, but still got popped.
Where's that medic?
We're done!
Hey, weapon! Ready.
What I'm going to do is I want to pop my skin on because I'm that kind of player.
Well done!
Perfect!
And let's take this Bastion out.
Shield bot!
Engage!
Come on now! Come and die! All about the time. Here I come! Bastion! Don't scratch.
Not so tough, are you? I love it. Nice!
Come! Panic will kill you all! Broke that bastion!
Ready.
Found supplies.
There's a lancer there, and there's also going to be one down here. And since I get a bonus with the weapon, I'm going to grab it.
You know what? You've had
I'm
enough.
going to grab that. One of them.
Just say
They
the word.
come, they die. Such is the order of things. Face me, cowards! Well done.
There is a explosive pouch there. Don't think we've got any explosives at the minute, but you know, it would be probably useful for someone. Ooh, another long shot. I'll grab these long shots right now because those two guys look like they are both going melee classes. Well, the Nomad's going a sort of the close range fear build. We've got a brawler with his melee build. Might have the burning card on with rifles. But I'm not too sure. I am happy to go straight to it now if you want, or... Oh, we're going across. So that's the thing, guys. There's a drawbridge over there that we need to pull a lever on. You guys will probably know this. But all we need to do is obviously clear out a little bit of the sides. And I tend to find the best tactic is to just... Save on ammo. Usually the best thing to do is go to both sides, stock up as much as you can,
Got a grenadier!
Gotta fight our way through.
Grenadier!
and then just basically pull the lever and retreat back to one of these sides.
Here I come!
Nice.
Neutralize.
Oh, just got a challenge complete.
Are you here? And you are dead.
Right, those guys have got it handled.
Okay, they're all dead.
This stuff looks useful.
Grab that. Tell you what, I'm going to grab another one of those. We've got a torque bow if someone wants it. Useful for a gunner on this map. Since those guys are actually both not using firearms, I'm going to be a bit greedy and take an extra ammo pack.
Give me that.
Beautiful. There's some ammo.
If you want, by the way, you can open these doors, but a lot of people, when they retreat to one of the sides, they like to back up into it. And in that way, you're not going to have any juvies popping up behind you, which is, you know, a good thing. I can't get over. There we go.
All mine.
Where are we staying?
Cover me. Reloading.
Light 'em up.
Incoming Juvie!
Nice.
Oh, and that deals with them. Right, now we've got to turn back around. We're going to have some enemies coming this way.
Grenadier, march!
Just like that.
Go, this down!
We got one.
Oh, I missed.
Should have done it, huh?
Hi there.
And stay down. Look.
Reload.
Very good!
Brought that bastard down.
Not so tough, are you?
Throw!
Shit. Venom's right behind us.
Might as well pick up some of this ammo while we're here.
Private car.
Otherwise it's just going to go to waste.
UV marked.
Those guys are just absolutely tearing it up. Right, the bridge is down, so we are good to go at any point.
Watch the grenadier.
Safe room's open! Move it! Sit your ass down!
And that was Act 1
Let's everyone close the door!
superbly.
Get us some breathing room.
Decontamination before entering the safe room is mandatory.
Nice one.
Well done.
You know there are 3 stalls, right?
Well done.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah, nice one.
Ah, apologies.
Scorpio, I see you on radar. Your Raven is en route.
I read you. Meet you at extraction. Hey! Grenades! Hurry up and look around before the venom busts in.
Come on.
Seriously? No!
Warning. Contamination detected. Doors opening in 3, 2, 1.
Time to move out.
Now we are on to Act 2. Obviously you don't go from Act 1 to Act 3, that would be stupid. I did forget to mention though that the mutators and build are covered at the beginning.
Down you go!
Oh, tell you what, that should use that. Get him up.
Here I come.
The
No fucking mercy.
oh, flashbangs.
One dead
Where are
drone!
you? Sorry, the choke has some quite unique mutators on in the fact that, like, obviously it's generally actually a really short hive. The problem is that bridge and the amount of enemies that flood towards you, and because of that, it can be a bit of a pain. Plus, even if you wait for the venom to get really close, enemies have venom resistance on, which, you know, means they can survive the venom a lot better.
That's what I
Multiple contacts! On me! What? Dead already?
They got absolutely destroyed then.
Beautiful.
Good to go.
Elite drone.
Throwing flash.
Flash out!
Here I come.
Wasted him!
Easy pickings. Perfect.
Ha! Dangerous at every range!
Got some on me. No more enemies on visual.
There's explosives there for the guy with the torp bow, which I think is the brawler.
Good timing.
Might as well grab these tags.
Grenades marked.
You gears.
leave a lot of ammo around.
But we're not trying to go for time necessarily. However, it's always worth picking them up. Ooh, another long shot. I pulled that lever. It didn't necessarily have to. It's just in case we decide to go to the other side. Some people like to clear one side and then just back up to that side. But it looks like we're going to do the full hive, which is great because obviously anyone that is watching this video is going to see how the full thing has been run. Most teams will genuinely go from Act 1, not bother with the sides in Act 2 and try to get out the door that way, making it very challenging. I personally prefer to, you know, clear out all enemies and then get going.
Nice.
Reload!
Elite drone spotted.
Private car!
All charged up.
Ha! Dangerous at every range!
Whoa, he fell over.
Grenadier. Elite grenadier. I love it.
And that is how a brawler
Nice.
really makes
Got 'em
use of
all.
killing time.
Ah, just in time.
There's a breaker mace there for those of you that do like to go a melee class in this. Not useful for a brawler necessarily, but
Found some ammo.
thank you very much.
Got a weapon here.
And we are basically ready now to take on the end of the Hive. I'm not sure which side we're going to retreat to, but it looks like this team definitely knows what they're doing. Which side are we going to?
Enemies here!
Elite drone spotted.
Gotta reload!
Brainless. Elite drone.
Come on!
Zion.
Get me up!
Whoa!
Incoming blast!
There. The extraction zone. And stay down.
You've exploded.
I was hoping we were going to retreat to a side, but it seems we're not going to be that fortunate.
Here I come! Ah, looks like he went all to pieces.
I cannot hit this Fury, there we go.
Love it. Extraction zone reached.
Right, let's get this
Deal initiated. Be ready. Just like
I will focus on the bigger guys. Oh,
this should help. Maneuver complete.
That's what I mean. Here I come.
they know what, we're screwing it up at the very last minute.
Finger check. Yes, I still have them.
And chainsaw the last enemy for good luck. Oof.
Well done.
We did get it done flawlessly, but one guy did unfortunately die at the end somehow. But we got it done.
Thank you for watching until the end of this video. If you usually make it this far, you do know that we keep track of our progress of this achievement, with this completion on the choke taking our number of maps to 9 out of 31. Almost 1/3 of the way there. So let's go ahead and cross this one off. If this series is helping you out, be sure to give it a like to have it reach other Gears fans. Subscribing to the channel will be a huge boost as well. But that's it for this video. As always, Gears, take it easy and I will catch you in the next one.